Okay, we can take you this lap. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Yeah, good evening ladies and gentlemen. That was my first lap outage. It was the safety car. I was too close to the guy on my right hand side and I tapped him and I went out of sequence and now I'm broadcasting. Sorry about that. I'll have a look at the replay until he has charged. So, this is a very close battle in the midfield for the championship. By the way, I'm apmargOZi. From JPR. I wanted to race tonight, but it's my bad luck. Just want to check if my sound is working and all that stuff is working. Yeah, it seems to be working fine. Let's go back here. There we are. We're in a safety car, and of course I caused the safety car, and I'm very sorry to everybody, but surely it should be an okay race further on for the rest of you guys. Martin Brain is currently leading the championship, I'll tell you now. Let me see, I'm just going to look at my graphics here. Martin is in first place, Murray is not racing tonight, then Top Gun, then Destroyer, then Quagga, Robbie Zane, Joker Clan, Gefappelkie, Dean Fergie and Doctor in the top 10. So I think Martin's going to make it tonight. Don't think anybody's going to catch him. Okay, let's get rid of that and let's go back to my Telemetry, there we are, telemetry. Okay, I'm out of the race, and I see so is the judge out of the race. Don't know what caused it. I may have caused this accident. I will replay and check and take the punishment as due. So, let's retrace. I'm apmargOZi. This is JPR race Friday nights 8 p.m. Second last race of the championship. And currently we're on the safety car. We're racing at Jeddah. Jeddah. I see there's some guys that have already got penalties, but you won't worry about penalties this early in the race. There's top 7 is medium tires, then we have 2 hards, then medium, and then 2 hards again, and mediums, the rest of the guys. There are 13 drivers left. We're on lap 3 of 25. And I'm sure we're going to go to the safety car. He's going to exit pretty soon. So let's climb on to Peter on board, and we shall see what Martin decides to do. When he decides to go, I'll give you pointers there. Let's install. Everybody's warming up the tires. And it looks like might be around, we're still getting on and off he goes. We are racing again, lap 3 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Martin is leading, Peter is second, Top Gun is third. Go around the first corner. This first corner is quite tricky, especially if you're coming out of the pits. Hopefully everybody's going to go start properly this time. We have a guy from Chile, Top Puente. I can't pronounce it, but I'm pronouncing it as I would spell it in English. He's a Chilean. Maybe Topuente. Topuente? I don't know. On board was Joker Clan. Some news about Joker Clan. I'll share with you guys later on in the race. Let's see, where is the battle? There's no battle. Martin's already 1.2 seconds ahead of Peter. What's happening? Peter is being followed closely by Top Gun. Okay, let's go down to Top Gun and see. Martin Brand's got the fastest lap, 132.9, 132.3. So, yes, and Mercedes have the championship for season 16 in JPR. They are teamed up by Martin and Murray Black, all black. Let's see what's happening. I'm looking at the times. Top 20 just made a pass. Let's go down this Destroyer. Dark has got us the second time. Another thing. It's close here. Destroyer is close to. Oh, nearly. Destroyer is gonna pass him now in the DRS, and let's have a look. There he goes. Well done, Destroyer. That was a nice clean pass. End of DRS. Whoa! Bit of a squirrely moment there for the Destroyer. Spamming his DRS there. destroyer is P6, it's P5, P6, P5. They are challenging each other. In the meantime, Joker Clan and the horse is right behind to pick up the pieces. Look at that. Let's go down to Joker Clan and see the unit stuff. No, he's safe. He's safe in P7. Yeah, stay away from that curve. It sucks you in like you won't believe it. Another warning. Look, you've got the warnings quickly. 6 seconds and 3 seconds. Okay. The hard tires are together. And at the moment, Martin is 2.5 seconds ahead of Peter, who is just half a second ahead of Top Gun. Okay, let's go. Grip Apple Key. Top Puente. That's Martin. Quafa. LP. Half a second behind Top Gun. Top Gun is very close to Peter. He's very close. Here's a DRS coming up pretty soon. Keep up, keep up. Are we going to see a pass? Yes, look at these DRS, ERS and LRS. It's just going up. Okay, looking for parking. That's a cool DRS pass. Nice and clean, down the main straight. That's it. Okay, but Peter is still close behind, eh? Not pulling away quick. I think Top Gun's going to get a good place tonight. Oh, somebody went nice and wide. Excuse me yawning like that. I had a good long sleep today because we're going to watch Midnight Mexican tonight. Let's see. I've only got one McLaren in. Whoa! And he had a Spinnerini. Is he okay? Is there any damage on his car? Yeah. Front wing damage. Destroyer's up to P4, then there's Quacha, and Peter's back into 2. You go up to Martin. He's got a nice lonely peaceful race. And crazy. This is a close tight one. Ah, look at that. Fasting like he's looking for parking. Fasting like he's looking for parking. Ooh. That was close. Very close. Destroyer in P3. Oh. His teammate Kafabuk is in P13. 10 places behind. Okay, Quacha is in P2. Peter is down to P4. Something happened that I missed. Quacha, and Kafabuki doing okay there at the back. Then not Fernando, peacefully riding his Red Bull. And this is the Doc. With the Doctor Who. Let's have a look. Peter has got 41% on his tires and Top Gun has 40% on his tires. Yep. Okay, let's go up a bit. RZDV. I had high hopes for Top Gun. That little Spinnerini. Okay, up there. Look at this. Hey! And off he goes into P2. Like a man destroyer. I like that. I like it. The Papa King has got more penalties up and down. He's already got like 6, 7, 9. A lot of it. And guess what? Destroyers pulling away. And mediums, and so is Martin on mediums. Quagga is now almost a second behind. Peter is somehow dropping out of it. He was P2 for a long time. We're at lap 9 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. I hope, Mary, you're watching. I don't see the comments or anything like that because I'm on a different screen. Okay, I'm still here. We're on board with Destroyer and lap 9 of 25. Quagga is a little bit behind. In between Peter, Top 20 and Top Gun. Top Gun is catching Top 20. I think there's going to be a partial that's going to be he bailed out of that one. Wonder what's going to happen in the Mexican Cup. Challenging one. I hope McLaren's shoot up there. More penalties. Top Gun. Whoa! Stay away from that wall, dude. More penalties. Let's have a look at the penalties. Fire penalties. Okay. We are currently nearing the time. I didn't see which laps was good for picking some medium tires. Martin, let's see if he's going to pit now. Lap 10 of 25. He's on medium tires. He's I don't think anybody can catch Martin in the championship. He has currently got mega points. Let's just have a quick look. He's currently on 275 and there are 30 points. Nah, nobody's going to catch him. This race to become the championship tonight. Martin's gone 11 laps. Destroyer is still 10 laps. Up to 7th place is still all on 10 laps. But Puente is close to the wall in this time. Who's this in front of you? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, one of the top runners in the pit. Let's see. Okay. RGDV. Top Gun is also in the pits. Let's have a look. Changing his front gear, he had a bit of damage. Come on, go. And he's off. Top Gun comes out. Definitely take red there again up top. What's happening? Whoa! That's it. Those two are very close there, and they almost crashed each other out. Aussie DV. Where's the destroyer? He's going crazy. 11 laps, 4 seconds, 4.3 seconds behind Martin. Okay, green there was a bit of yellow somewhere on the track. It's reduced already. Let's see. No, safety car. Yeah, yours. Not Fernando. Okay, this is when the guys go into the pits. I think Martin already passed. Yep. There we are. Martin didn't go into the pits. He's on old tyres. And Destroyer's got new tyres. There's something happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Dames en here. Kyk hoe jim hulle daar op die gras. Okay, Quagga. Okay. Martin is gonna lose out big time unless he's got something up his sleeve with his tire still. Yeah, he's gonna lose it tonight. Nope, he's gonna lose it now. That safety car. Okay, let's have a look at what's happening here. All safety car stuff here. Destroyers in P2 on hard tires. Yeah, 97 euros. Okay, we have some guys in the pits. They're going to take a time to catch up. I think Destroyer's taken this one from Martin. With that Martin not going to the pits. Interesting stuff happening. Okay. And Martin finally comes in. He's dropping down. Let's see where he comes out. No ring chain, just tires, and he's out again. Let's see where he comes out. Muslim is right behind him, so Muslim only goes in now. Martin comes out in 8th place. Yeah. And now, of course, the Destroyer's got the... Hey, and he's on fresh tires. Ferrari. Okay, we've just about... Everybody is stopped now. Luckily, Martin managed to go and he's not dead last. There's still some guys catching up, which is now Ferrari and a horse. And deur achterop. Lap 14 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a problem for Martin because he was leading the race, but he didn't get the pit call before the safety car. Okay, so. Destroyer. Where's Martin going to end up? At P8. What is P8 is going to get? P8 is going to get 10 points. And P1 is going to get 30 points. And Destroyer is going to go to 119. You won't catch him in the championship. Martin, you're safe. Safety car's in this lap. Okay. Let's go back there and see what's happening with the telemetry. We're about to restart, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look when Destroyer decides to go. It's normally pretty good in this. Warming up his broadcast. Off he goes, ladies and gentlemen. We're racing again at Jeddah. I'm apmargOZi. This is JPR. And Destroyer got a little bit of a lead, not much. Quagga's right behind him. Of course, they are on hard tires. RGDV's got medium tires. And he managed to jump Peter there. RGDV got time second penalty. No man. Don't be like that. Peter. Top Gun. Come, Top Gun. Got it in your boots. Okay, we've got 9-second penalty for Mr. Boss Driver. And other guys have all got 3-second penalties. Okay. Joker Clan is now currently in P5. Lucky man, Joker Clan. Take a sip of water. My maggies. Ek het daai ding is gemis. Quagga is within DRS from Destroyer, but Destroyer's he's got lots of DRS. Quagga's only got 30%. Destroyer's got 56%. Yeah, man. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm running also here. Top point is out. Made a DNF. Virtual safety car. I'm trying to catch where he is. I don't know what happened to him. Virtual safety is 2 guys in the pits. The duck goes past. Don't go speedy under the virtual safety. You get big penalties here. Some of 10 seconds. Still under virtual safety car. We're on board with Quagga. This is P1 at the moment. Martin is in P7 at the moment. And we have a drive-through penalty for, let's see who it was. Martin, we're racing games, lap 16 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. Martin is here right behind Top Gun. Both have DRS and DRS. And it looks like Martin wants to make a shoot for it, but you're not going to do it. Top Gun has got another DRS here. There we go. DRS again. And Top Gun is going for it. Martin is not going to make it behind. No, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's something. Well done, Top Gun. Are you going to pass me? No, I'm going to pass you. Yes! Look at that, look at that, look at that. Yo! That's tight racing there, isn't it? And you're going to go off the track. Let's go up. Martin is now attacking. Attack mode. He's P7, at least P6 at the moment. He's going for Top Gun. He's going to get the DRS pretty soon. 1, 2, 3. DRS. There we go. Close close business. Another DRS over here. Lucky's looking for parking. The DRS is super faster. Okay, Martin is back up to P4. Wonder where he's going to end up. Lap 18 of 25. He has to go. He's in DRS of McGafty, RGDV. Then it's Quagga, and then it's just Destroyer. Quagga is 1.2 seconds behind Destroyer. There. Martin P4. Aussie DDP3. Martin 6.6 seconds behind RGDV. Top 3 is Destroyer, Quagga and RGDV. Destroyer is currently leading the pack and he has lots and lots and lots of errors. Martin has got a 3-second time pen. No. Sorry. The fastest lap. On hard tires. He's buckling over. He's trying to make up those places. In P4 it is P4 is 20 points. I won't catch him. Destroyer can't catch him tonight. So I think it's going to be a big thing for Martin. Nobody will be able to catch him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at apmargOZi. We're racing at Jeddah. Jeddah. We're JPR, just plain racing. And we are in the second last race of the year, of the season, not of the year. And we're on lap 19 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, this goes across. This nearly made it past. Okay. That's close, not quite. Martin's got that gap down to 5.2 seconds. There's something happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye out on Martin. RGDV is with DRS from Quagga. Quagga is 3.3 seconds behind Destroyer. Destroyer is in the lead, P1. Lap 20 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. RGDV. Martin is 4.2 seconds behind. Martin is cranking that engine. That Mercedes is cooking, man, it's cooking. Let's have a look at some. Martin's got the fastest lap. He gets a point there, so there's a couple of points. That's right, I think Martin's going to take the championship. Still here, ladies and gentlemen. Martin is P4, is 2.1 seconds now behind RZDV, who is half a second behind Quagga. We're on lap 21 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. Destroyer is 4.8 seconds ahead. Okay, Destroyer will win this race, but he won't make a dent in the championship because I think Martin's got it in P4. Let's go up again. Let's have a look. What's happening down here at the back? The doc. He's in his house. Dr. Who. 16, 17 seconds behind Joker Clan. Moosnam. That Nam is from Namibia. The first time I saw it, I thought it was Nam, as in Vietnam. But no, it's Namibia. And we have Peter, who is 16.9, 15.9 seconds. Top Gun. Martin, 1.9 seconds behind RZDV. Are you going to be on the podium, Martin? 22 of 25, lap 22 of 25. Ladies and gentlemen, come back for Martin. After he had misplaced his pit stop. No, he didn't misplace it. Ladies and gentlemen, I missed a notification there. What's happening? So look, lap 22 of 25. Here is Mr. Destroyer. Gonna make it lap 23 of 25. Dock down at the back. Let's go up again. Quagga in P2. Martin is now is on the gearbox of RZDV. Here comes a pass. The Dock has got more penalties. Martin. Awesome. You're going to see a pass now. DRS is just around the corner. DRS activated now. And passes him like he's looking for parking a checker. Martin is now up to P3, he's in the podium position. Well done, Martin. Well done. What could have been if you were in front, eh? What could have been? Okay, Quagga is 6 seconds behind Destroyer, and Martin is 2.2 seconds behind Quagga. All on hard tires. And if I have a look at the telemetry, we have Destroyers on 36%, Quagga's on 38%. Martin's not displaying his telemetry. Okay, Destroyer. Lap 24 of 25, this is the penultimate lap. I want to see where's Martin going to make a dent over here. Top Gun is 10 seconds behind RZDV, so I think RZDV is okay in the Williams there in P4. Okay. Martin's closing on Quagga. There's like literally just one lap to go. . 2 Alright, do the trick jump. Stay away from this guy. I'm going to catch you now in the DRS. No pass yet. Martin's close. Ready to bounce for P2. Lap 25 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last lap. Destroyer. I'm checking Martin's time there. Destroyer. Yeah, okay, he's gonna make it. I'm gonna catch him over the line. Where is Destroyer? Destroyer is the Ferrari. I'll catch him when he goes down to the last corner. I'm gonna check this battle out. Martin's gonna make it or not. He's close, that DRS is close. Martin's got 33. And they're very much the same with their telemetry. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. We've got DRS, 25 or 25. Destroyer. Yep. Here we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Destroyer is... No, that's the wrong one. Yo, look at this. Finish. Ha! Martin just takes it. Good golly, well done, Martin. Well done. Top Gun up next. Then we have Peter. Some race for Martin there, eh? Okay. Peter is done. Joker Clan. He's done. Musnam. Shafapaki. And Dr. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. That is it. End of the race. I'm just going to catch up with some stuff here and see what happens. Keep my eye on the telemetry and the screen and the what have you. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Destroyer won the race, but I think Martin is champion. Joker has left the session. A little twisty with the acrobatics. Yes. Destroyer, congratulations. Now goes the champagne. Squish, splash, boom. Champagne. Okay, let's have a look. Destroyer, driver of the day, Musnam, most overtakes. Musnam, cleanest driver. Destroyer is the winner. Fastest lap goes to Martin. Let's have a look. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We shall see you for one more race next week, Friday.